Hey legends, what an absolute episode we have for you. The HP Boyz join us and they talk through the rougher upbringings they had in the southeastern suburbs of Melbourne to the incredible music and stages that they are playing on today in front of 35,000 people. It wasn't always smooth sailing though. They explain how they almost quit music, the group changes that they've had over the past few years, and some of the incredible songs that are going to be some world beaters coming out shortly. A lot of exclusives in this episode. The first time we've had musicians on the show. I can't wait to share it with you. Let's get into it. Thank you for turning up. And if you've come back again, I absolutely love you. I mentioned on last week's episode with Jack Hanley, the crazy running man. What an episode that was. If you haven't seen it, go back and check it out. But we're running home to Christmas, New Year. We've had such a big few weeks in the Spotify charts. Our podcast is getting more recognized. So it's thank you to everyone that's tuning in at home. I can't thank you guys enough. I mentioned it also in last week's episode. The merch is selling out. There is a few pieces left, or quite a few pieces left. I did buy a lot for you guys. So hopefully if you guys want a Christmas present or to give to a fellow listener, get in the bio, check it out, get some merch, the Humanized Tee, Smiley Tee, and the Unlaced Podcast hat. You guys will love it. I'm sure you will. A lot of people have been giving great feedback back on it. So many thanks to you guys. This is an episode I've been dying to get. I can't tell you how long I've been dying to get this, and particularly since when we started talking about it and the amount of messages that I sent, particularly to one of these men and not hearing back from them for 6 months at a time. But we'll go into that, bro. So don't worry about it. But this actually might be our first artist on the show ever. And anyone who knows me personally knows I absolutely love hip hop. I love rap. And these guys have personified the growth of it in this country and abroad. And I can't be happier to introduce the HP Boyz, HP Onit, HP YJ. Welcome to the show, man.
Hey, bro. Thanks for having us on.
Hey, you were ducking my text for a while, man. Hey, what changed, man? Because you guys, to be fair, you both have not done an interview for...
I think I felt sorry for you, to be honest.
I
think I thought our relationship was about to, it was about to expire. So.
You told me I only had 5 minutes before we went on. so
you got 4 now.
He's on today, bro. He's on today.
I just found out yesterday.
Oh, did you?
We had a podcast.
Hey, apparently, man, you sometimes go missing, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Off the grid, mate.
Off the grid, yeah. That's crazy, bro.
The main miracle today that we're celebrating is this guy rocked up.
I know, man. I can't believe that. I can't believe you actually did. I didn't even know you found out 24 hours ago, but thank you for coming. You know what? Before we get into start talking about like the HP Boyz and music and stuff, we've had some nights out together, man. We've had some really good nights out, some quiet nights at that, but that's where I got to know the both of you boys and realize like who you guys were outside of music. Who you guys were outside of music.
No, we've had some mad nights.
Bro, but you hate when people play your music around you, don't you?
Yeah, it's all right. I let them enjoy their moment, but
you duck off.
That's where I just.
Why is that, man? Because I was like, I remember all the boys, we were in a lounge room at this house party, everyone's singing Loyalty and stuff, and I look over, one of the boys tapped me on the shoulder, he goes, yeah, Onit hates it. The boys sing your song.
Who said that?
Yeah, he said that. I'm like,
it's awkward. Like,
I get why it's awkward.
Yeah.
But like, it's interesting to me because they're your boys too.
No, but I think if I'm drunk enough and I'm, I'll join in as well, and
Are you like that too, YJ, or not?
Yeah, I'm like that too. Maybe because I don't want it to be about us.
Yeah.
We're just enjoying the moment.
It's like our music, and we're like, if we're singing along to it, it looks like, look how much this cunt loves his own music, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but when you go home in the shower, you're banging it out. Oh, that's good, man.
Yeah.
That's good.
Well, I think, it's all part of like, trying to stay humble.
Well, true.
Yeah.
I get that. Well, we got a lot of...
when the time's right, you catch me banging every word.
I've caught you catching other people. I see you banging other rappers out and stuff.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, we've done some duets, man. Polo G and stuff.
I think we did a whole karaoke recently, didn't we?
Yeah, post-grand final celebrations. We were...
I think we did every genre too.
Yeah, Taylor Swift.
Shannon Knoll,
bro. Yeah, bro. We've done some crazy stuff. Yeah, no doubt. Man, well, so for the people at home that don't know the HP Boyz, they come from areas in the southeastern suburbs, which we're going to go through, and Hampton Park in particular, where these boys have been creating hip-hop and rap songs for God knows how long. But it's a genre that's just grown so much in this country, and it's getting so much more light and exposure over the past few months. like, just to give context to where you guys have come from, because I don't think everyone that I know of that lives in inner Melbourne won't understand how rough and tough some of those areas are, and not necessarily like dangerous, but at the same time, it almost doesn't sleep those suburbs, you know. So you give us a bit of background, like where you grew up, Hampton Park as well, what it's like.
Yeah, I think because it's so far away, you know, for people that live in the inner cities, you know, it's very different to how it is for them and how it is for us. But yeah, obviously, it's not. I'm not going to say it's the most gutter place in the world. You know what I mean?
No, some of the best people live there. That's the thing too, you know.
But yeah, I think there's a lot of worse places in the country. But yeah, if we're talking inside of Melbourne, it's definitely different. And yeah, I guess where we grew up was just we were used to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like we were born. Like I was born out in that area. I was born at Dandenong Hospital.
We grew up there when we were young.
And
Really?
it's
We
all
all
we've
lived
ever
right
known.
next to each other.
Yeah, it's all we've ever known. So it's just normal to us. But yeah,
Yeah, you know what's interesting to me is like I'm probably not used to it as much, but out in the suburbs, is everyone's like doors open. So when you go in, like so many people are in a house.
yeah.
Like, you know, everyone's cooked. There's so much food. There's so much stuff going on. It's crazy. It's like you don't need to go anywhere else. Like everything's
100%.
happening there.
Yeah,
That was like our house when we were all young.
yeah.
You know, the doors were always open. Kids will always come in and out. So yeah, that's pretty much home for us.
Yeah, I think these days, but it's not like that anymore.
No, so that's what I've been told. I've been told
think,
like
like
10, 15 years ago, maybe longer, it was way more crazy.
I think like after like the power of social media and you know all these like kind of movies coming out
Yeah.
of like you know like that movie that the kid's getting abducted or something. Like, I think everyone's just like even me. I don't open my door anymore. Like no way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
My
right.
door's always locked. Everything
There's
like
not as
you know
much
what I mean?
trust now, you know?
Yeah. I think with all that, like you know, everyone's just kind of like. You know, back in the day, it was like, oh, I used to look out for the creepy white van. You know what I mean? But now it's like, nah, they're everywhere now. You know what I mean?
You can't trust
well,
them,
like,
bro.
so they say, you know
So
what I
they
mean?
say, yeah.
So, you know, everyone's just a bit more paranoid with their little ones and like, you know, and stuff like
Oh,
that.
I can imagine that. Yeah. Well, when did you guys start looking into music? Like when was it? Not necessarily when HP Boyz started, but when did your guys both connections start to music, YJ? For you anyway.
Probably when we were young. It wasn't really rap music around at the time. It was like more of reggae, more from our parents listening to island songs.
That's crazy. Because you know what's one thing with your music? It's quite, as much as it's rap, it's quite rhythmic and it has like different types of elements that probably come from genres of like whether it's reggae or even like some songs have like almost like a Spanish type of twist to it and then, you know, that type of vibe. Is that from what you listen
Me and
to?
YJ actually related. We're first cousins.
Are you actually?
So in our family, like it's like a big music family and like, you know, there's actually been like, I think 3 or 4 reggae bands, like reggae island music bands in our family. And
What?
Yeah, there's been like 3 or 4 of them.
So you guys like genuinely love reggae?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too, bro.
And
from
I
the
think that's where
Caribbean.
our love for music first come about. But like, you know, obviously our older cousins and like our older siblings that were in these bands, they're like they didn't only listen to reggae, which is the stuff they played. They obviously listened to rap and other stuff like that.
Even
Just like
on MTV and stuff. Like growing up as a kid watching it on TV, we'll hear like rap music through there as well. So we'll get into those kind of genres.
Now you guys you'll be on MTV Cribs soon, bro. It's going up. Wow, that's
Hopefully.
crazy, man. So that's because your music to me is very, very distinct. Like, like as I said, it's so diverse. Even though there's hard rap and drill rap and stuff in it, the music and the beats that are produced, it makes you guess every time with what's coming, which is cool. I don't know if you guys obviously intentionally do that, I presume, or is it just you guys work off
I think
sound?
it's just we don't intentionally try and be different, but like it just turns out that way. Like like you know, we try to pave our own way, not like follow what other people are doing. But
100%.
yeah,
Try to have like our own style to it.
Yeah, it's
Kind of
man.
thing.
I love it, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I don't think I've made enough a deal of this, but how big you guys are. Like, and I know you guys hate that in a sense, but the amount of people that listen to your music, the gigs that you're getting, which we're going to speak about, the amount of streams and views you've had across all your channels, like it's insane. And you got 170,000 subscribers on YouTube. and like I'm talking hundreds of millions of views probably on various clips and combining them and so forth. But when did HP Boyz start? I've actually never asked you that. Like when did you guys first get together to start making music?
Well, there was a generation before us. I think 1 or 2 generations before us.
Right.
But like us boys, we probably because we're family. So like we come from a big family, heaps of cousins.
Oh, I'm the
and then
families,
heaps of cousins. So that's where like our group sort of originated from.
Yeah.
Like, we're family. So, and like we're always together because we're at each other's houses or we're at church together, you know what I mean? So then so it's kind of our group always grew up together from when we were born. We all lived in like South East Melbourne as well.
Yeah.
And then obviously as we grew into our teenage years, and like you've got all these boy cousins, you know what I mean? You just have to know good, you know what I mean?
I know.
Eventually you start doing like,
yeah, well,
some
that's what I was going to say. Do you feel music like saved your life in a sense? Because not saying that you guys would have gone down the wrong path or anything, but growing up in those areas, it's like, it's not as much as a choice. Do you know what I mean? It's more you're just thrown into it. You got to survive,
No, I think definitely. And I think, we're lucky enough to have older brothers and stuff that are older than us to tell us as soon as the first song kicked off, like we weren't thinking, oh, we're gonna do this forever. You know what I mean?
What about you, YJ? Was music like a important piece?
Yeah, 100%. I wouldn't know where I'd be right now.
Yeah,
without it.
That's crazy, bro.
Probably be in the factory, mate.
Hey, nothing wrong. Shout out the factory workers, bro. Hey, actually, we got to do a shout out to Dyson Inc. as well, our good mate. The boys got tattoos yesterday. We should show them off because Dice has been a big supporter of this podcast. I know you're probably watching Dice, but boys got some big pieces on your arms that just look unbelievable.
Yeah, thank you. Shout out to Dyson.
Yeah, he's the
best.
Get
back for more maybe next week.
Dylan, mine as well.
Dylan's mad. Dylan's mad funny. Yeah. If anyone wanting tattoos, get to Omnia Tattoos. It's a great place. I love going there. Just to go into some of the songs and I guess some of the creative genius that you guys have, but your film clips, I don't know if anyone does them as good as you guys in the country. Like particularly like there's some of the film clips are so and also because like the people in the background and some of the acting, it's like the boys. It's like, these guys aren't like proper actors, like the actual brothers, that are like living with you on the streets and stuff. Yeah. And they're in all the film clips, so it's a big part of your life, what they bring to it. But
yeah, I guess it makes it a lot easier for us having all of the,
but
all the boys.
It's fun because they're the guys that are actually like when they stand behind you, it's like they're the ones that you hang out with,
No, definitely.
It's not like randoms and stuff.
Yeah, I think with our clips, we just want to, obviously after we go through the process of making the song, to bring it to its full potential, we just, try and like get the clip done, Try and get the clip done well. So
yeah, bro. Some of them, I think I wrote it down, but Engineers had 17 million views.
Yeah.
Which is wild, bro. That's impressive, man. But how does the creative process start for you guys when it comes to a song?
Just feeling the beat as well. When you feel it will come to you, it will fall into place.
So do you get like people making beats for you? Like is that something you have to deal with a lot? Like everyone wants to be on a HP song. Like, hey, I create this beat to you. Like, where do I send it? Like, is that like? Do you get that a lot?
Yeah, we get that through our emails. People sending beats.
No way.
Even bumping into like people. Like they'll
be like pull out their phones trying to show us.
Yeah,
this is my beat.
I swear to God.
No, I love it, but they're out there fucking.
They're out there
grinding, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, of course, but sometimes some of them are better quality, like they're genius.
100%.
Well, so when
you just gotta have open ears and open minds too,
Okay, who's got
walk around like
who's got the better ear? Like who's got a hunch for a good song out of you two? I mean, you probably both do, but
I say this guy.
YJ, yeah,
say this guy.
I doubt myself too much. Anytime there's a good song, I'm too, I'm too indecisive. But this guy's more,
Yeah, you're still like a little bit for all your greatness. It's one thing, yeah. We were speaking off camera. Like one thing that with you guys, and you guys have released so many big songs that are always in the A1 playlist on Spotify and get big recognition. But you've also like got albums that you haven't released, like albums You've told me. Huh? You've told me. Yeah, you've told me, bro. You've got a lot of music that you haven't released. I haven't heard any of them, but I know that they're good.
They never get released. some songs we're waiting on, like that we really want to release. It's just waiting on someone else.
Right.
So we got like a little collab, but yeah, we really want to drop it. Well, I don't think it will happen this year.
Yeah, man.
So yeah.
Oh, well, it's pretty cool, man. You guys are doing some incredible stuff. I always wanted to know as well, like the dynamic of working in a group is, like I assume because you're family, it'd be fun and the connection's real. But at the same time, is it challenging at all? Because you've got to rely on one another to like work. You've got to step it up. You need each other to deliver. Then, you know, one verse might be better than the other or whatever it is. Like, how does that dynamic work in creating?
I think it has its challenges like anything, you know, but just perseverance. You know, if you really want to achieve what you want to achieve and get to where you want to get in life, you know, you got to work through anything, you know. Sometimes, you know, YJ might have to pick me up.
Yeah.
Like, pick it up in a sense of, you know, like drag me along with him or vice versa, you know what I mean? It's just helps to always have someone, you know, that's on.
Yeah.
Because obviously, you know, when you're going through life, it's like, you know, not everything's about music all the time or like for you, this podcast all the time, you know, life can get, you know, very busy and very, you know, so.
Do you think what you guys do and how you rap on a beat, and I presume like you guys write everything, don't you? Which is which is in that, like, can you teach what you guys have? Do you think like can that be learned, or is that something that just comes naturally?
We can give advice, but
like for instance, if you tried to teach me that, I don't think it's possible for me to gain what you have. Do you know? That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Like it seems like you're kind of born with like the touch for music and to be on beat and
came with a lot of practice too. I came with a lot of at the start thinking I knew how to rap, but I didn't.
I swear.
It comes with a lot of that, and then once you get through that, then hopefully you can live to see the light at the end of the tunnel.
So were you guys writing music from like young age as well, or did you only start writing later on?
I think I started writing at 17.
Wow.
16, 17, later in life. But
yeah, but that's not that long. Well, because what are you now?
25.
Yes, that's not that long ago, bro.
Mm.
What about you, Waj?
Yeah, probably around 17, 18.
Man, because you guys, I think you're like poets. Yeah. It's kind of like poetry in a sense.
Because I think, I didn't know this guy was writing raps, eh? And I don't think he knew I was. And then like one night, I think we're on the piss, and then, you know, someone was playing a beat and this guy started, I think he went first. He started rapping and I was like, I want to show my one. You know what I mean? Like, I was doing my undercover ones, you know what I mean? And then from there, it was like every time we drank, this guy would come with a new rap, I'd come with a new rap, you know what I mean? Like,
so it will happen like every week.
And it was like, that's all I look forward to on the weekend.
So that, is this how the group kind of started in a sense?
That's all we looked forward to on the weekend. Like during the week, I'll be writing my rap.
Just writing your rap the whole week and then rock up to drink up on the weekend,
and just start dumping it out.
And if I knew I had a good one, I'd be walking into that drink up like Conor McGregor. Wait till you hear this one, boys.
Pretty much like that.
Yeah, bro. That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
That's how it started, bro. Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, we should before we break down a little bit more of I guess the genre and particularly music in Australia and some more sort of personal things, but I just want to go in. You guys going on tour, like coming up, and you've done some big shows as well, which I will touch on. But I just want to speak about the tour coming up because you guys are going to be going away for like 3-4 weeks. You got your first show in America, which is massive.
New Year's
we're going Christchurch.
Yeah, we got a festival in Christchurch.
The following week we got Hawaii.
Wow,
on Jan 7.
That's big, bro.
So, yeah.
Is that the first gig ever in America?
Yeah,
for HP Boyz.
Yeah.
Wow, bro, that's massive.
And after Jan 7th, we got a gig in Brisbane on Jan 13th. And then we come back to Melbourne. We got an undated show at District 14.
Yeah.
You know that?
Yeah, it's in Nari, yeah.
That's on Jan 20th.
Yeah.
And then the day after that, Jan 21st, we go fly back to New Zealand for a festival.
So you guys on tour for a whole month?
Yeah.
Well, what's that like? How does that, is that
That's
tough?
a question for him.
Do you hate, because like, are you guys homebodies? Like you love being home and like with everyone, or do you enjoy the chance to go and perform as well, like overseas and things like that?
It's a lot.
yeah. Because when you got a love for music, you maybe don't think of like, oh, it's going to take me away from home for so long all the time. And then because you guys have gotten so big, you're getting all these opportunities. It's like, fuck, now you're actually like professional artists that have to be away from family and friends for a month.
Yeah, I think it's good though.
Do you like it?
Because when we're not there, when we're not touring or like doing shows, we're just like at home and we're on our own time when we're at home.
Yeah, okay.
We're on our own time, train whenever we want to,
Yeah.
rock up to things whenever we want to, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
once we leave, we got to be at the airport by this time.
Okay.
We got to be at the sound check by this time. We got to be at the show by this time, do our set by this time.
Wow.
You know, it's like good to, you know,
Wow.
finally have a...
So you have like structure.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause that's actually what's that like not having that? Because I feel like that's with most creatives that your creative energy and your creative time frame is whenever you feel it, which can be fun, but also for a long period of life maybe like challenging to deal with at times because you might.
It is, but I think the main thing is discipline, eh?
Yes.
Discipline.
How do you guys go with that? Discipline. I'm not
I don't know why I
disciplined.
bring that up. My manager's probably watching this like, this can't.
This can't discipline. Oh, let's go into let's flip it. Let's go into the most rewarding aspect of performing in like front of these crowds. Cause like how many shows do you reckon you've done now?
60 or so.
Yeah, like and the reception for you guys when you go to these shows, like even outside of Australia now, it's like everyone knows who you are. They know lyrics to songs and stuff, which is does that take you back a bit?
Good like adrenaline like rush, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, that would like for me, if I wrote a song and I see other people singing it that I don't know, that would rock me, you know?
Yeah, I love playing the festivals, but
yeah, festivals are the best.
it's like 20,000 people.
Yeah. Where's the best festival for each of you that you've both played at?
Probably Promised Land.
Yeah.
Promised Land.
The first Promised Land that we done. Yeah, that was probably a hectic one for us.
Yeah.
Because we had like there was a couple big artists that we got to perform next to.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I reckon that was a hectic one.
My favorite one is probably Bay Dreams, New Zealand.
Oh, was that recent?
No, it was 2020.
Oh, 2020.
But that one had 35,000 people there.
Whoa.
They had like in the middle of the crowd, they had like this triple decker like tower where like I think there was like VIPs and all the artists could go watch the other artists in there.
Yeah.
And they were like escorted by the security to the middle. And you just went up the stairs and I was standing up there. And as far as I could look, you're just surrounded by people.
Bro.
Yeah.
Well, we always say in sport, it's like when you play sport like with your mates and for a local club, and then when you go professional, it's a different sport. Do you find that with music, like performing in front of large crowds, your songs versus, you know, performing for family or performing in the booth?
No, definitely.
What's the main difference? Like, is there anything that you have to shift in how you know, approach your rap?
I think when the crowd's screaming at you that loud, like you just got to remember, like you're performing and like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like we got a set that we've practiced that we have to perform.
Yeah.
Like when sometimes you kind of go in and out of like you're just shocked, like you know you kind of go in and out of like. I'm just looking at them like, fuck, is this real? You know what I mean?
But I feel like I've seen you perform like now. I've seen many. You guys, it doesn't phase you now.
And then I keep, oh shit, I got to do this. Like, I got to do this. You know what I mean?
Weren't you guys going to stop doing music though too?
Yeah, we were.
Like, because this is like we're talking about how great you guys are, but like you guys have been through a lot of shit to get to where you are. You know what I mean?
100%.
So let's go into like when was it that you were going to stop music and why?
Last year, eh?
It was the
Or
last
just the
that
end of
recent?
last. Coming
Yeah, it
up
was
to,
last year. I swear the last
time
2
goes
years
fast,
has
bro.
felt like 5 years.
What?
The last 2 years it felt like 5 years.
Bro, HP Boyz can never quit, man.
Yeah.
There's too many people that like your stuff.
Well, there was 3 of us before.
Yeah,
And now there's 2.
yeah. When did the breakup happen?
I think last year.
Oh, so that was last year,
This year's 23, right?
right?
Yeah, it was only last year. It feels like it's been like 3 years.
Bro, for sure, man. So when it was you two, did you guys have a discussion whether it was like you were going to even keep going?
We just chose to continue doing the music because like what else are we going to do?
Bro, you guys have gotten
I
bigger.
don't think we're good at anything else.
I see you kick a footy or something, bro. You might.
No, but yeah, I think obviously with groups, as we were saying, like how hard it is to maintain the group with me and him, you know, obviously the more people, it's just even harder, you know what I mean?
So when you guys are communicating, was there difficulty with how you guys were doing that or?
Yeah, I think being in a big group, you know, I think we were asking questions and we didn't feel like they were being certain people were being transparent with what the questions we were asking.
Right.
And, I guess when you're in business, that's transparency is very important. And once the communication starts to get a bit, that's when, I guess that's where everything just kind of went downhill from there.
Yeah.
And then, they obviously didn't want to continue doing music anymore. So me and YJ just went full throttle.
Man.
Never looked back.
Have you guys spoke about that publicly before?
No.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Because
good.
and then you guys have gone bigger. Literally.
We've done so much.
What do you mean, like in real life?
Hey, your words, not mine, bro. Nah, but actually, I didn't even think of that coming in today's podcast. You raised a good point, but like making music as cousins is like one thing, and then being thrown into like the rough business of the music industry is another.
Yeah.
Like that education, is that, I mean, it might still be a learning thing for you, but was that something that was rough at the start?
Fuck, I didn't know what I was going to do.
Yeah.
And then this guy just rang me up one day because we weren't doing music for a bit. Rang me up, he's like, I'm going studio, do you want to come? He's flying up to Sydney. I was like, oh yeah, fuck yeah. But he was already doing music. You were doing music.
No, basically this is at a time where no one could, this is at a time where we're like basically arguing amongst the group, you know what I mean? But like arguing and like trying to work it out kind of thing. But we couldn't work it out. So everything was at a standstill. No one was doing nothing. And then I've just put my hand up and said, I'm going to the studio and make some music. Who wants to come? You know what I mean? And everyone's just going, what the fuck?
Oh, no way. Because how long was this like gap from like maybe from the, was it like a 6-month period or something?
No,
until
it was longer.
Longer? Yeah, because I feel like you guys like went underground.
I'd say it started from the moment we released Rumors. The end of 2020.
Bro,
so we from 2019, we released our first song to the end of 2020. We were just on a rampage. We were just on a rampage from 2019 to the end of 2020, and then that's when everything started.
Okay.
And then from the end of 2020 to Jan 2022, so that's like 13 months. Yeah. It was 13 months.
Yeah, bro, because I remember like thinking, fuck, are these, like, what's happened to these guys?
No, everyone was probably thinking that.
Yeah. I didn't know the background of it. That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
But and then you guys have like working with management as well. That's another aspect that when I went into professional sports, like that I've spoken about this public on the podcast before. Like it was the worst experience ever. Like I got treated like shit in a sense.
No one tells you before. All you focused your whole life on was playing soccer.
Yeah.
No one tells you once you make a team or your song does so many streams. There's this whole other side to it.
Yeah, how to read contracts. What does that mean?
Yeah, and even though like we shouldn't really know about it.
Yeah.
But then like the people that you do trust in your circle, it's not like they knew you were gonna be a superstar and their whole life they've been training up to become your manager. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So they don't know either.
You've just made it, and then like I've just made it, and then like not made it, but like we're needing a manager, and then all of a sudden it's like, all right, who's going to be my manager? Some random person?
Right.
Or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's hard for anyone in like sports and music.
Yeah, man.
And it's almost like choosing your wife.
Yeah, it's a big decision.
It's a very big decision.
Yeah, because it can make or break what you 100%. Make and the opportunities you get.
100%.
Do you find that that is like critical to opening doors for you, who you know versus, because your music probably deserves to be heard everywhere. But with the music industry, is it sometimes about who you know to get the opportunities? Like,
well, I think I don't blame anyone for any like results or anything.
It's a good answer
because I think majority of it falls on me, me and Waj.
Yeah, like
what we do.
Yeah,
and I think having a good manager is just a bonus.
Yeah,
but having a shit one is obviously that's opposite. To that, so
you've refreshed management. You've gone down a different path, haven't you? Yeah. How long has that been going? How long has that been in flight for?
Since we released 100 Club.
Oh shit!
Since we released 100 Club, when was that?
Fuck, I don't even know.
What? Over a year, 12 months ago.
Yeah, August. So you think from December 2020 we released Rumors all the way to last year 2022 in the middle of the August. Is how long it took for us to sort our shit out. You know what I mean? And
then, but you guys, since that August 2022 or whatever, you guys have been going hard, bro, haven't you?
That's what I was saying. Since August, it feels like it's been 2-3 years.
Yeah.
Just been grinding,
Do you feel like more alive now? Like though that you guys are, Feels better?
Feels better that we've done more and that we could see now.
Yeah.
Because before it was just, there was nothing for us, and then we were working through it as well. So some of the songs are from the songs we've dropped this year was from the last year.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. So we're working through that break.
Right.
So, yeah, the hard work paid off for us.
Just on that, are you guys strategic when you release songs? Like
Definitely.
Because if you're sitting on something for 12 months, is it more you're waiting for the right time to release it versus, or you just don't want to release it yet?
Basically, everything from August up until now that we've done
Strategic.
is like when we've dropped one song, we've got the next two ready.
Oh, wow.
Up until now, obviously.
Wow.
So we drop one song, and then we already know this is going to be next. So after we drop this, so we have like a 2 or 3 song barrier. So once we drop one, we know that this one needs to be ready after this drops. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So like just so we're always ready. You know what I mean?
That's crazy. Hey guys, just a quick pause in the episode to give some acknowledgement to our sponsors supporting the show. Vibe Culture, the optimal drink, the secret to a productive day. These guys have been great supporters of our show. I've got the tropical punch here, which is my favorite flavor. All you have to do is do a scoop of this into your water bottle and it sets you up for the day. Now, this is a great drink because it's a healthier option to coffee. Only 2 grams of sugar and 54 calories per serving. It's great for those late nights where you don't get much sleep, the hangover cures that we all need for anyone that loves a social beverage like myself. But more importantly, it kickstarts your day and you don't have to always go back to having your 2nd, 3rd and 4th coffee. You can have a much cleaner start to your day and a cleaner operation throughout your day, so you're really optimal throughout it. It is a secret to a productive day, as it says on the packet here, and something I'm definitely trying to do is get cleaner for 2024. So if you want to follow me, head over to these guys' website, Vibe Culture, which is in the bio. I love them because they want to look after you, the Unlaced listener. They're going to give you 15% off your first purchase if you use the discount code Unlaced, which is absolutely awesome. Also, if you guys have been following the show, you will know that I've been partnered with Dabble, the gambling agency, where you dabble socially and gamble responsibly. I've been partnering with them all year, where we've been doing a live stream every Wednesday from 7 to 8 p.m. called Jake's Take, where we cut up shop of sport all around the world and go through some funny things with some guests that join me on the show. And also, we put on some bets on some greyhounds throughout and have some live racing on the show. So it's a great deal of fun. If you guys are on those channels and you enjoy that space, come join me on a Wednesday night. It's absolutely fun. The Dabble link is below. More importantly, let's get back into the episode. I feel like the life that we see you guys live on the set, like the stage, is obviously the best life and what everyone wants, but not everyone gets to see the real shit that you guys have gone through the past few years. Like you guys have gone through individually both, or it's like some struggles, you know, which I know of, and I don't know how comfortable you are to talk about it, but like I imagine that would have impacted you guys personally and your music too, like losing family members, like the lonely nature of the business as well.
Yeah, definitely. I think all that, and like, you know, it's not just us. Everyone goes through their shit, but I guess just, you know, all that stuff, and then like dealing with the conflict within the group at the same time. It was very hard, you know. Obviously, my dad passed away in the middle of all this going on, and then I guess after it, I came back and I was just like, that's when I called this guy if he wants to go shoot it. After it, I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to, you know, go do my own thing kind of thing.
Yeah, bro. I admired you through that period, bro. That was a tough period, man. I seen you like here. You were strong, bro. Yeah, you held on well, bro.
A lot of benders through that time too.
Hey, look, not guilty. Bro, we had, man. We did, but that's where we connected as well. Like, I think 100%. Probably when you're going through some tough stuff. But also, I hear it in your music, like, as much as there's a lot of the fun stuff in it, you guys have a lot of pain too. Yeah. And I don't know if is that just like whether that just naturally comes out, if that's how you like to express yourselves. But do you find that as well? Like if you look at your lyrics, you look at your music, a lot of it's pain related too.
Because we've been doing, you know, like all this other hardcore stuff. It's good to try and relate to someone that's been through the same thing. So yeah, we've been making music about. Well, what do you reckon? Like, what type of music would you call it?
The music we got in the vault is, you probably won't even think it's ours.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we were going in a new direction. I guess.
You see, but I feel like you guys constantly, I feel like that's what I said before. You guys make me always, which is it's the best part about following HP.
No, I guess we're not trying to like, we're not trying to steer far away from what we used to do, but it's just, I guess, when we're in there making music, it's just like, we're not trying to be different, but I guess, I feel like everyone's going to be pretty shocked when the songs that they're going to hear.
But it's good. Do you get you probably get a buzz out of trying, innovating on your music a bit, making it different? I guess you don't want to make the same song all the time.
We enjoy making it.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then after we make it, we're like, bro, this is different, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, G's us up.
Because do you guys listen to any pretty unique artists that maybe people wouldn't assume HP Boyz would listen to that influence music in a sense? You don't have to say Taylor Swift, bro.
My whole playlist is straight country music, bro.
Bro, country music. Hey, I
love my country music.
I didn't realize how big country music was until I went to America recently. But
I love it,
all the biggest, some of the biggest albums and streams of all time, in the top 10, a lot of them are country artists.
Yeah.
Like crazy.
Yeah, I love my country music, eh?
I
just love my sing-along music, eh?
Yeah. Who's your favorite country artist?
I just blast it and then I'll sing along because when you blast it, you can't hear my voice, you know what I mean?
Do you have a favorite country artist?
I've got a few, probably Morgan Wallen. Obviously, everyone knows him, but then a low-key one, John Party's the low-key one.
Oh, really? Hey, you know what I learned about Morgan Wallen? You know how he dropped that album, he made 36 songs? It's a 3.5-hour album. In the top 50 country songs in the world, he had 36 of them.
What?
Yeah.
At the time?
At the time. All 36 of his songs in the top 50. Fucked is that?
He's massive, bro.
Yeah, I didn't realize. Massive, bro. Insane. I want to ask you both, or Onit, maybe you can answer this one, but just around the drill rap scene in Australia, because I think I said, when I got to know you guys, I started to get a connection to your music and then more of the Australian rap hip hop scene as such. Yeah. And I don't know when drill rap started, but obviously the documentary with 1-4, now more people are getting eyes on it and realizing how big it actually is, which you guys have always known and I've started to know, but just want to know what it was like before you started and now where it's at.
It wasn't as big as it was before.
Yeah.
As it was before as it is now. And I guess, we just got to continue to keep doing our part and, making it better for the next people that come along.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you think it's one day could be on the level of UK and Aussie rap?
Anything's possible though.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think the next person that's going to come in and take the scene to the next level will be the next generation.
Yeah.
Be the next kid
100%.
that comes out because
I feel like people are pretty talented.
Yeah.
Yeah, you reckon?
Yeah.
Really?
I feel like kids are more like, not to say like we're old now, you know what I mean? But when I was writing raps when I was 17, I was more like,
Yeah, okay.
I was writing it from a more violent place, you know what I mean? Whereas now I'm just kick back, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. It's probably your next wave of music might even show. Yeah, that'll be cool. Did you guys watch the 1-4 doco?
Yeah.
Hectic.
Is that like...
Did you see me in it or not?
No, when were you in it?
Me and YJ made it in it, I think once or twice.
I think I just seen you.
Where? When? What? Nah, I watched the whole thing, bro. What the hell? No, I didn't see her.
Nah, all good then.
Is that like a true depiction of... I know their case is extreme with performances and the cops and all that sort of stuff, but is that the kind of like crowd and surrounding or pressure that drill rap's getting in Australia at times as well?
Well, I think they're pretty much single-handedly singling out them.
Yeah, okay.
Because we performed in Sydney a few times and obviously across Australia and New Zealand.
Yeah.
But I think it's how they're just over there. It's different, you know.
It's a much more.
I don't know the full extent of it, the story, but
yeah. But it's a crazy story. I think one thing that I took from it outside of what they go through is just how big rap's got in Australia. Which even random people that were watching it that don't listen to hip hop are now listening to it.
And the fact that they made it on Netflix is pretty big, bro.
Whoa, what the fuck? Well, because the reason why I want to speak about the 1-4 doco and that sort of police presence, because didn't you guys have a show cancelled?
We were meant to have a show in Wollongong, and police were trying to pressure it.
Well, they did, They shut it down.
They shut it. What?
They shut the show down. Yeah.
What? Just was it a festival or was it like a HP show?
No, it was a HP show.
Bro.
Yeah, they shut it down.
Ready to perform and then it got shut down?
Yeah, they shut it down before we rocked up.
Oh, man.
2-3 months ago.
Is that the first time that's ever happened?
Yeah, that's
twice,
the first,
Bro, do you remember that bit in the 1-4 documentary where the cops saying into the phone, we will make your life miserable or something.
Yeah.
We will do everything in our power.
Yeah.
Once I heard that, I was like, bro, is this real or is it fake? Like, surely the cunt didn't say that.
Yeah, bro. I know, that was crazy. They should, clearly, there's got to be reprimands to the cops for some of this shit, bro. Like,
100%.
can't get away with that, bro. That's crazy. I always wanted to know a dream event for you guys to play at. There's Glastonbury, there's fucking...
Yeah, Glastonbury or Reading Festival.
Oh, Reading's a big one, huh?
Definitely in UK.
Yeah, have you built any connections with UK rappers?
Yeah, there's a few people we talk to on Instagram.
Any you can share, or no, you keep that shit private?
Just Stormzy, Skepta. No, I think no, speak to there's a few of them. T Muller, Steel Bangles.
Oh yeah.
We speak to who else?
What's that big Albanian guy?
Oh, Big Viz.
Big Viz.
Big Viz is Albanian. He's a sick guy.
He's good?
Yeah, he's like a gorilla, bro. He's a big, massive Albanian guy.
Ah, no way.
Yeah, Big Viz. Yeah, there's a few others. I can't remember.
Do you have any? Do you listen to UK rap?
Yeah,
Like,
we pump it.
Yeah.
Bro, my favorite artist in the world is Dave.
Dave,
Yeah,
he's gangster,
He's just like a poet.
But I
For me, he's a
reckon-
poet on a beat. You know, like it's not.
100%.
After Stormzy and Skepta, like, you know how they were carrying it for ages?
Yeah, yeah.
Out of all the youngins that came up,
Yeah.
he's the best one out of all of them.
Scary, man.
Yeah.
Like he plays guitar, he plays piano.
Yeah. And
pretty
he
sure
produces
he
all
makes
the
his own
beats
music.
too.
Yeah.
He makes
Does
his
he
own
really?
beats.
And he does music for...
So you
for
know
other
that
artists.
you know the Sprinter
way.
beat? The Sprinter beat. He made it.
No way.
He made that beat. The
Let's put
Sprinter
9
beat.
gallon in a
Yeah.
Sprinter. He
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
Did he really?
He made the beat too. Yeah.
Man,
You
that's
can tell when it's his beat.
Can you?
You can tell when you watch.
Yeah, when he's on...
You can tell when it's Dave on the beat.
Now I'm gonna have even more respect for his
Yeah,
music.
yeah.
So he makes
he's
beats for other
talented,
artists
man.
too.
He makes beats for
Yeah.
other artists too.
So there's
Who
probably
did he
beats I've been
recently
listening
make a
to.
beat for?
I think I know which one you're talking about. Nah, was it
It
with
was a
Storm?
big Central C song, but so this is the first time he made a beat and he wasn't even on the song.
Bro, well, so he's
Yeah.
like Kanye vibes with like producing
Yeah,
music
straight
on that
up.
level.
But he's way better than Kanye.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what weed Kanye is smoking,
Yeah.
bro.
if you could have any UK rapper that doesn't have to be your favorite, but who you think would be best with the HP like
Be
beat,
best.
who would that be? Let's put some shit out into the atmosphere,
Would be
bro.
best.
Fuck, I know who I'm going to.
Skip there, yeah?
Huh?
Oh, yeah.
No, Heady, bro.
Heady One's wild, bro.
My all-time favorite. Eh?
Yeah?
True.
Yeah.
Is that your number one rapper that from the UK?
I would. I wouldn't say he's my number one artist. I got heaps of it. I fuck with
No, I've got
heaps of
too
it.
many, eh?
Yeah,
There's
you got
too many.
Can't pick one.
Too many.
Who the?
But who would be best? I don't know. Who would be best?
Who do you think's best?
Who do you
for-
reckon?
I would say
Would be best
I would
for
say
us?
Skepta or Stormzy for HP.
Yeah.
Would be for the vibe and like the voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'd
you know
say
who
Skepta too.
Stormzy though like sings a little bit and raps hard,
Yeah.
and that you guys have that element to a little bit of what you do.
No, I don't reckon. I love.
This guy's.
I love
actually a
Stormzy.
singer.
Yeah.
Does he?
Yeah,
Huh?
Like a
actually
good one?
singer. No, this guy's got a couple of singing tracks. It's hectic.
Ah,
You
no
haven't
way.
seen that, so
You'll never release it, though, will you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll never hear it.
You never hear it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Recently, Daisy, I really love that that song, particularly the girl, the voice. Wow, bro, insane.
Yeah.
And you guys have had some pretty crazy features over the years, but like, there's probably been some that are more up and coming, some that have been a bit more well known. But who's been the favorite for you guys to work with, or some of the favorites that you've had across your songs?
My favorite one is probably our collab with Keziah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I actually thought the song would do a lot better than it did.
Oh, but from an artistic standpoint, you
yeah,
thought it was
because from
mad.
our EP, I thought, this is going to be the song that takes us to the next level. You know what I mean?
Oh, no way.
That was always my favorite song.
How long ago did that come out?
2020.
2020. Bro, you guys were going nuts.
Yeah.
There, man. Anyone for you, Waj, that you like working with?
I know. I think there is, but it's not released yet.
Oh, that's what I like to hear, bro.
Actually, another good
What's
one's
coming?
Yeah.
the one that came out on Grime Daily. What's that one again?
Oh yeah.
It was Scorbeezy and
School busy. Fuck. That was a hectic one.
what's
That
the song
Demon
called?
Time
Oh, Demon Time.
Oh, Demon Time.
Demon Time.
Demon Time's tough, bro.
Yeah. Bro, I'm
Demon-
pretty sure we're the first Aussies on Grime Daily as well.
No,
Yeah,
actually, That's
Because but it wasn't our song though. We were featured on a, you know what I mean?
yeah. But still,
Yeah.
that's big, bro. I want to know. I want to give the guys, our listeners, a bit more insight into you guys and who you listen to.
Yeah.
Like, because I don't know. Do you take creative influence from music that you listen to? Do you take creative influence outside of music? Like watching basketball, like, you know, some artists, they take creative influence from watching LeBron James and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, do you guys have anything like that?
Definitely.
Yeah, from in our world that we live in, what's it for you guys where you get that influence from in songs? Like
Definitely
sport?
exactly what you just said.
Yeah,
Sport,
NBA.
Sport and the music we listen to.
What sports?
And then-
what sports influence you? Do you reckon?
Well, for this guy, definitely fighting sports.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, I like.
So many lines like
UFC?
hit you in the head like
Who's your favorite fighters?
Huh?
Who's your favorite fighters?
In boxing?
Well, what do you prefer, MMA or boxing?
Probably boxing.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
This
like
guy's a bit of
boxing.
an all-rounder.
bro. Devin Haney. I don't think anyone will ever beat Devin Haney, bro.
Devin Haney? Fuck, he's a gun.
He's so good, bro. He never gets hit.
Well, you don't like Tank?
Yeah,
No, I love Tank too, but I don't know if Tank wants to fight him.
What?
I don't know, because why hasn't he done the fight? Like, what do you reckon he's waiting for? If so,
know.
if Tank fights him, that's the only guy that probably can beat him. But it's just like, I don't know.
He's head and shoulders above him. Right?
Yeah, I just don't know how long. Yeah, both of them are. I just don't know when they're going to clash.
I thought Garcia was like, it was the trio.
Bro, me too. Yeah, they're
He got set on his ass.
Oh, man, just from that rib shot.
Yeah,
That shows how much they hurt. You NBA, are you footy?
definitely NBA.
NBA.
AFL. Yeah, I actually have referenced some.
Have you referenced footy
yeah.
players?
Yeah, I have.
No way.
I have. I've referenced Dusty before one time.
Oh, you have too. Yeah, you have.
Dusty. I've
You gotta
referenced
reference- you
rugby.
You got
Johnny Wilkinson.
Oh, Johnny Wilkinson.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
good one.
What'd you say?
You got to reference Geordie in a song, bro.
When he comes and plays for Richmond, I'll definitely.
Ah, so you're not giving clout to Collingwood,
Nah.
huh? You love
Not
that.
today,
You
son.
love that at home, bro. Oh, I love it. Well, you guys performed the other night with M Huncho too.
There's another one of Waj's all-time favorites.
Oh yeah, actual.
I don't have an all-time favorite.
Oh,
I
man.
just said that, but I like everyone. Everyone's sick.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's actually sick on in person, eh?
Yeah.
I've told you this off camera, but you're one of my favorite rappers, bro.
Oh,
I gotta clout you up, bro.
Shuttles.
Yeah,
Shuttles.
bro. He is. I know. It's like I'm right here, bro. Nah, but you've got such a distinct voice on HP songs that when your verse comes in, it's a different element to a song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nice.
You guys actually complement each other so well. I mean, you probably already know that, but
I think because we've been rapping together for so long.
yeah, true.
Yeah.
True. Because when you come into a song and you're writing, there's what comes first. Is it like you just write to the beat of what you feel, or do you go, this is like a topic I want to talk about, and you write towards that? Like,
What
how do you?
think of?
I reckon
I just think of like, fuck. Oh fuck! It's kind of hard for me to. Well, how do you-
for me, the first minute of when I hear the beat, the first 30 seconds to the minute of what's in my head at that time is like important that I write it down or like, you know what I mean?
So it's-
Once I'm like sitting there too long trying to write something to a beat, it's not like, you know what I mean?
yeah,
The first 30 seconds to a minute, all these things will like quickly go in my head and I'll like start writing. Like, I think that's like at the start when you first get like I don't know what it is. It's like a instinct.
trigger.
It's like a trigger. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
a trigger. Where as soon as I hear a beat, I'll be like, "Fuck, I need to write this, and this." And it's like the melodies come in your head, like the flows and the melodies come in your head as the beats like going through the different instruments up like high notes and low notes.
wow, bro.
Yeah.
So that sets up the whole song in a way for you,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that instinctive.
Just like when you're listening to music and you're humming along to the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Someone's obviously come up with it before that was there. You know what I mean?
That's mental, bro.
Yeah.
That's mental. Yeah, I think Loyalty is my favorite song that you guys have
yeah.
done. That was my third most played last year on
yeah.
Spotify Wrapped.
Bro, that song was never meant to come out.
Yeah, this guy didn't even like it, eh?
What?
Because I remember it was after our EP dropped, and we flew back to Sydney to make some like. I just think after our EP dropped, we spent like 2 months at home or a couple of weeks at home, and then we went up to Sydney. We organized all these like a week worth of studio sessions, but like as we were up there, we were kind of celebrating at the same time because we worked so hard to release the EP. You know, as we were up there, you know, I was drunk in drunk as in the studio. I'm like. Ways did his part first. I walked in after him, and then like I don't know what the hell I did. The next day when I woke up, what the hell was that?
Oh,
you know that mumbling, like what I was doing.
Yeah.
And then after I said that, nah, this is not coming out. The boys just like pushed it to the side. All right, let's move along. What's next? And then the next time we went to Sydney, we showed. I think they showed a few producers up there. Our producer we use now, Woolstar, we showed him the song. Well, I wasn't there. The boys showed him the song, and he was like, "Bro, why haven't you released this?" They're like, "Oh, because Onit doesn't like it."
Thank
And
God
then,
for that.
and he's like, "Fuck on it, bro. Just fucking drop it." They were like, so like, even that this song has to come out, you know.
Wow.
And then when they because I left the studio, they rang me and told me. I was like, "Sure." I'm like, I was like, "I'll call you back." I played it straight away. I was like, "I don't like it." And then like,
Yeah, bro.
like,
my
"No, it
favorite
has-
song, bro.
they're like, "No, it has to drop.
favorite
it has
song.
to drop."
Catch you out.
Loyalty
And then, like-
over any currency.
Bro, when it dropped, like people were like laughing at my verse at the start for like the first 2-3 days,
Oh, really?
and then like not long after that,
It
it
took
changed. Everything changed.
What was?
But those first 2-3 days, I was telling her, I fucking told you. Fucking, I'm getting ripped left, right, and center from everyone saying, you know, that I was just
But-
mumbling on a beat.
No,
There you go.
those songs, the loyalty song when we perform it, bro, that part that he says, Mikasa Sukasa,
Casa,
bro, everyone sings it
cha-cha.
line
Everyone
for
sings
line.
that.
Yeah, see
So-
that part. Yeah, that's so catchy.
Yeah.
That's where you're a genius to me. How you just like you change the dimension of a song out of nowhere,
Yeah.
and that's a skill, bro.
I think I should get drunk in the studio more often.
Yeah,
Because, you know, when I think about, because obviously I went in there and I was just, you know, did whatever. But when I think too much, I start to get clouded thoughts, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And
Wow.
it's kind of fucks with my writing a little bit.
I haven't. I just can't believe it's taken me this song on the podcast to ask. But what was the game changer song for HP Boyz? Like when did you go from being a rap group to being as well known as you are? Was it like a song that changed it? Was it an EP? Like what was
I
it?
think we're pretty lucky to.
I think it was
The first song we dropped kind of blew up, so which is kind of unheard of. You know what I mean?
What the
Like,
fuck?
and then-
That never happens.
Yeah, and so that's why I consider, like, apart from all the other, you know, stuff that's happened to us, and you know, we're kind of lucky in that. We're still lucky in that sense to, you know, have our first song blow up. Where, you know, it's a different story.
What was the first?
Blueprint was the first one.
Blueprint was it?
And then it was followed by Engineers, the biggest song ever.
Bro,
You know what I mean?
is Engineers your most?
I think
I
still
mean,
to
on
this
YouTube,
day.
it's crazy.
Still
How,
to this day, it's the biggest one.
what
you know
the
what I mean?
Bad and Bougie's
So
big
the first
too.
song actually blew up first, and then luckily we, you know, backed it up with the next biggest song.
Oh my god, bro.
But yeah, I guess we're very lucky in that sense. Like, because some people work years just to, you know. But I guess there's the scene as well. We were in a scene that was already kind of, you know, about to blow up.
Yeah.
So we just come at the right time.
Well, you did, yeah.
So
I feel
timing.
like that's what I mean. Now it's blown up. Do you reckon it's harder to come into the scene now as an artist than when you did?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, not harder, but like everyone that's coming out now is just doing the same stuff. Like,
Yeah. Like they're repeating what's been done.
Yeah, they're repeating what's been done. But I think the next generation, the youngins, it's going to come after us. They're going to take it to the next level.
Drizzy Drake, he's been an artist that has influenced like our generation so much. And what I love about him and you guys is you guys are relentless with your music. And he changes his stuff up a lot. But is that someone that you think anyone can catch? Has that been an influence to you guys at all with your music?
Yeah, definitely. Like, there's this one ad-lib that he has in his songs, the 666.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of use that in our set.
In relation to Hampton Park at all? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because
Where we're
our
from.
postcode
Six. Yeah. That's why you guys always say that up.
It was a big influence for us growing up.
Yeah, bro.
The time where me and YJ started making music, he dropped probably my favorite album of all time,
Which
which was Views.
Oh, Views, yeah.
And
Views
then
is crazy.
just before like that was If You're Reading This Too Late.
Yeah. Will you guys ever do something like that? Like, you know, when he just drops an album unexpectedly and then he's got to, like, would you guys ever do something like that? Or do
think,
you guys enjoy the build up of like,
Once we're on his level, where
you guys are, bro.
where you can just drop an album with no promo.
Yeah, you guys
Nah.
are, mate. To me, you guys are on his level, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, it's been a hell of an episode, man. And I know you guys don't do this often, so thank you so much for coming on the show.
My payout 04.
Yeah. Hey, we went a bit over that 5 minutes, bro. Watch me. He's gonna invoice me for fucking. But
you're good.
just to pump up again the shows you have coming up, and are you guys going to be performing Australia? You said you're coming back in end of Jan.
Yeah.
So where's
We're doing an underage show at District 14.
Oh yeah, in
Out
Melbourne.
in the suburbs.
Yep.
No,
In the
right.
areas.
But yeah, we'll be doing Australian New Zealand tour next year.
Oh man.
Towards the end of the year. So
Honestly, I'm so grateful you guys came on. It's been a mission getting you guys on, but we finally did. I think it was a great episode. We got some absolute diamonds for you guys out there. The HP Boyz, if you have not heard their music before, I'll have a link in the bio to their YouTube and Spotify so you can check out some of their awesome music. Some gigs will be coming to Australia and New Zealand over the next year as well, guys. This is our first artist group we've had on the show. Hopefully we get many more musicians in 2024, but appreciate you guys supporting and listening in as always. We'll see you guys next week.